you someone who's thinking of moving to Toronto but is confused about it at the same time? Well, guess what? I'm here to make your confusion go away. That's right. Hi, my name is TARLIKA SEHGAL. I'm a real estate agent, and in this video, I will be discussing with you what you must know before moving to Toronto. If you don't want to miss something special about Toronto, then stay tuned because believe me, a bonus tip is waiting for you at the end. Toronto is an awesome city in Canada. It's a super big and has a bunch of cool stuff like the CN Tower. People from all over the world migrate and live here. The food is amazing. It's like a big friendly party with different cultures and pretty parks. You should check it out. So let's get started. Toronto is a massive city, ranking as the 5th largest in North America. It's a home to around 6.3 million people and spreads across a whopping 630.2 square kilometers. That's a whole lot of space and a whole bunch of folks. To make the most of the daily life in this huge place, careful planning is key. Whether you are navigating through the busy streets or exploring its vast neighborhoods, having a game plan makes all the difference in this bustling metropolis. So in a nutshell, Toronto is not just big, it's like a sprawling adventure waiting to be explored. Talking about the traffic challenges, well, who likes it? Anyways, getting around in Toronto can be a bit of puzzle, mainly because of the traffic jams that happen quite often. Imagine this, on an average, people in Toronto spend a whooping 84 hours every year stuck in traffic. That's like watching almost 4 seasons of your favorite TV shows just sitting in your car. So when thinking about where to live in this bustling city, it's super important to choose a place close to where you work, go to school, and hang out with friends. That way you can spend less time stuck in your car and more time enjoying life. Coming to the strategic living considerations. When picking a place to live in Toronto, it's like creating a smart game plan for your everyday life. Think about work, school, and hanging out with friends. You want everything to be close by. The distance you travel each day can be a game changer. So it's super important to find a spot that fits into your daily routine. Imagine a puzzle where your home is the central place and work, school, and fun are the connecting parts. The trick is to arrange everything so you can save time and make life way more convenient. So when you're choosing where to live, think about it like putting together the pieces of your awesome Toronto life puzzle. Talking about the transportation costs, well, believe it or not, but getting a car in Toronto can burn a hole in your pocket. It's like having a money-eating pet. So here's a smart tip. Hop on the public transit bandwagon. It's not just easy on your wallet, but it also saves you from the headache of battling traffic jams. Imagine saying goodbye to the stress of the bumper-to-bumper madness. Public transit is like your trusty sidekick, making the simpler and cheaper. So give that car budget a break and let public transit be your money-saving superhero. Your wallet will thank you for that, and you'll be cruising through the city without a care in the world. Coming to the demographics, Toronto has a bunch of young professionals, and guess what? There are more millennials than baby boomers here. Why? Well, Toronto is like this awesome combo of business, tech, and culture, making it a magnet for ambitious folks hungry for career success. So if you are into chasing those big dreams and want a place where things are happening, Toronto's got your back. It's like a hotspot for cool opportunities and career growth, drawing in the go-getters who are ready to take on the world. Join the club of young pros making waves in this vibrant city. Talking about dog lovers, then Toronto is just for you because it's like a big playground for dogs and their owners. It's super cool because there are lots of parks and fun stuff to do outdoors. You know, the city is like a big cheerleader for dogs and their owners, and they've got this awesome dog-friendly vibe going on. It's not just about having a pet, it's a whole lifestyle thing in Toronto. Talking about cost of living, Toronto can be pretty expensive. It's like third most expensive city in North America. Everything adds up, like finding a place to stay, getting around, paying for utilities, and grabbing a bite to eat. It's all part of the deal in this lively city, but it sure does put a dent in your wallet. Housing, transportation, utilities, and dining, they all team up to make the life a bit heavy on the pocket. So if you're thinking of moving to this bustling metropolis, be ready for the financial workout that comes with the Toronto lifestyle. In Toronto, people earn good money with an average salary of about $68,000 per annum. But here's the catches. Cost of living is on the higher side too. So even though you're making decent money, you'll notice it's getting stretched thin because things like housing, getting around, and basic needs cost more. Let's talk about dining. With dining out comes a tipping culture, which forms a big part of how things work, especially at places like restaurants, bars, coffee shops. You're generally expected to tip around 15 to 20%. It's not just about the money, it's like a social rule here. So when you grab a bite or a drink, keeping this in mind helps you fit in with the local vibe. It's like a way of saying, hey, good job to the folks who serve you. Just a heads up, it's kind of like a thing everyone does. So understand, and going along with it makes your life time in the city smoother and more in tune with how things roll around here. Let's talk about the job opportunities. Toronto is like a bustling hub of chances. Imagine this. There are a whooping 1 million job spots on for grab here. It's not just one type of job either. Tons of different careers and a home this lively city can offer that makes Toronto so awesome for growing your career. Whether you're on tech, arts, or something in between, there's a good chance you'll find your spot in this dynamic place. So if you're thinking about boosting your career and taking it to the next level, Toronto is the spot where opportunities are just waiting to be seized. Coming to the climate in Toronto, the weather is pretty much what you would expect in Canada. Winters get chilly with snow piling up, while summers bring some warmth in the cold months. Temperatures drop quite a bit and you'll want to bundle up. On the flip side, during the warm season, things get more pleasant. Winter averages can hover around freezing or even below, so prepare for some frosty days. In summer, temperatures can climb, making it a good time to enjoy outdoor activities. So grab your coat in the winter and maybe some sunscreen in the summer, and you'll be set to experience Toronto's classic Canadian weather. The next point on the list is the business culture. Toronto is like Canada's super cool headquarters for business and fun stuff. Right in the heart of the action is the financial district, where big shot companies hang out and the Toronto Stock Exchange does its thing. It's like the Wall Street of Canada, but friendlier. And guess what? People from all over the world pack their bags and head to Toronto, so the city is this awesome mix of cultures, like a giant international potluck. You've got the serious business vibe, but also this super chill atmosphere thanks to all the cool folks making Toronto their new home. Coming to the final point for today, which is post-secondary in Toronto. You've got lots of choices for continuing your education after high school. The University of Toronto is super famous, not just in Canada, but all around the world. People really say it's one of the best. So if you're thinking about going to college or university in Toronto, the U of T is definitely one to keep up in mind. It's like a big deal in the education world, you know. Before putting to an end, and as promised earlier, here is the bonus tip for the day, which is the real estate of Toronto. So guess what? What's happening in Toronto real estate scene in 2024? Big changes are on the horizon, and experts have predicted that Bank of Canada might lower interest rates. Last year, in spite of borrowing money got expensive, home sales increased by 11.5% in December compared to the year before, and the average home price in Toronto increased by 3.2%, which was approximately $1,084,000 in December 2023. Now here's the exciting part of 2024. Experts are saying we might see a turnaround. They are predicting more than 10% jump in home sales and a 6% increase in housing prices. Well, those lower interest rates might make it easier for people to afford homes. Good news for both current homeowners and those dreaming of buying a place. But hold your horses, the real action might not kick in until mid of the year. So fingers crossed for a positive shift in Toronto's real estate game. So there you have it, a sneak peek into what Toronto has to offer for anyone thinking about moving here. From its massive size and traffic challenges to the exciting job opportunities and diverse culture, Toronto is a city with a lot to consider. Keep these tips in mind and your Toronto adventure might just be the best one yet. If you found value and would like to see more videos, click on the boxes on the screen. If you would like to know more about Toronto's real estate, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my socials to keep yourself updated. Hit the like button if you found this video informative. Once again, I'm TARLIKA SEHGAL, your real estate expert, and you can get in touch with me through my contact details in the description box below. See you in the next video.